What is going on, ladies and gentlemen? We are here still at BitBasel getting amazing interviews with everybody. And now we're about to tap in, I guess, into the air plant industry. I don't know, but how are we doing, Nina? How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. Yeah.
Yeah, so what really brought you here to BitBasel?
Yeah. Well, I create real living air plant wearable art as well as spatial design. And I think this is my first time at BitBasel.
Okay.
And I really love the fact that we're centering culture and arts in this movement, because that is the glue for any kind of movement,
Yes.
So I love that we're talking about circular economies, rethinking our finance, regenerative finance. And I really think that's the future. We really have to reimagine, the way we connect. So that's why I'm here.
No, I agree 100%. Now we're seeing the awareness of everybody understanding what DeFi is about. What are metaverses? What are NFTs? How do I get into this disruptive, innovative, product that is literally taking the world by storm, and we're watching everybody rewrap themselves in blockchain technology. But it's amazing now that with BitBasel, they're the biggest, world crypto art fair, and they're showing it more than ever. I mean, this is bigger than ever. I mean, if say it's your first time, but this is really where, innovative tech, art, things like this, plants can thrive in this market. So tell us a little bit about the air plants. I have an amazing new necklace here, guys.
Absolutely. So, wow, the music is really amazing.
I know it is. We could, of course, keep it going.
Like the melody.
It's setting the ambiance.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Well, thank you for asking. All of our self-expression can thrive with nature. And that's the message that I have to tell to all of you, that all of our self-expression does not have to be destructive to the planet. And the fashion industry, if you haven't heard, is responsible for about 30% of microplastics in the ocean, as well as 10% of carbon emissions. Why does our beauty have to be destructive when it could be vibrant and thriving? So it's a movement for us to rethink that each one of our self-expression can actually thrive with nature. Now, these are air plants, and they live on air. And yes, so actually they live forever. You just mist them with water once a week and wear them on walks outside.
That's amazing that you're putting, nature together with fashion. And that's been a form for, hundreds or even 1,000 years ago. I feel that has been forgotten. And now you are bringing it back. So where can people find your product and purchase these amazing, air plant jewelry?
Yeah, absolutely. So, they can find me online, Airplant Nina, or on Instagram, Airplant Nina, airplantnina.com. I'm also developing air texture, which is air plant architecture. I also create spatial design because our spaces shape us, and we need to be living in sacred geometric structures. And actually 37% of carbon emissions come from buildings. And in a world where 75% of the world is going to be urban by 2050, we need to have radical reimagination of our spaces, that we can have win-win-win symbiotic relationships with each other and with nature. And we need to support our ecopreneurs. So I feel like what I'm doing is ecopreneurship. Actually, these live on air and purify your air. So when you wear, you both get air.
I love it. I can feel the passion in your soul about this. And that's amazing to see. This is what I love, being in the entrepreneur world, that people think outside the box, new innovative products or things that were always there, but bring it back to life. And, now we're seeing, a lot of architecture and of course buildings, more apartments are now adding more, more nature, more grass, more trees. more because it as well improves the oxygen level of the whole, the whole city or as well the area. So I think it's beautiful what you're doing. I can feel that the more oxygen going to my brain now, guys. I love it. But nice to meet you, Nina.
So good to meet you.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
a lot of passion, guys.
Yeah.
Check it out. Check it out.
I just want to tell you one thing. I'm developing a framework called eco-cultural futurism. And just like you're saying, our ancestors have been doing this for thousands of years, but it's being rapidly lost and forgotten. How about we regenerate that into the future? What does our eco-future look like when all of our diverse backgrounds of ancestral eco-wisdom were reflected in our physical spaces, in our social design? So I would love for you to think about that. Thank you.
I love it, guys. You better check it out. Check out. Let's go.